be living with Quinn?
She'd have her own room, which is gonna be far from my room.
There's only been a handful of series that breached the 6-season mark since filming and production are costly. We've even seen a lot of series canceled because of the ongoing health crisis, but then there are still several shows who have gone beyond 10 seasons, and one of them is the Canadian TV show Heartland. With its 15th season already on air since June 2nd, 2021, this show has not only captured the attention of the viewers, but their hearts as well, with its lighthearted storyline and occasional comedic antics. But how much of the series cast do you know about? Watch until the end to find out more. What's up, guys? What have you been recently into lately? Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll be talking about the Heartland cast secrets nobody knows about. If you're curious to know what these are, watch until the end to know more. But before we proceed with today's video with you, kindly do us a good one and click that like button and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss any of our new releases. So without further ado, here are some interesting facts and secrets about the Heartland cast you never knew about. Lead actress Amber Marshall is a real-life horse lover. True to her character as Amy Fleming, the Canadian actress shares a deep love and bond to these four-legged animals. The Ontario-born actress is a real-life farm girl and has a ranch in her Canadian residence where she houses multiple dogs, cats, cows, rabbits, and hens, with one of these hens named Dolly Parton, who runs around the grounds. Even before she landed the role of Amy in Heartland, Marshall has already been working with animals way back. In an interview with AvenueCalgary.com, the actress shared how her first job was a veterinary assistant and that she wanted to be a veterinarian back when she was a child. The actress also said that she's been riding horses when she was just a child, and two of the things she loves are horses and acting, which she shared in a 2011 interview with HorseJournals.com. I first started riding when I was about 3 years old, Marshall recalls, when my parents had taken me to this little local fair and there was a pony ride circle. I totally fell in love with the pony I rode, so my parents talked to the man and asked if I could go out to the farm to ride. They'd take me out once a week, and I'd ride Tony the pony, the actress continues. That lasted a year, and then the owner had to sell the pony. I got out of it for a while after that. When I was about 10, I got into hunter jumper lessons. I got my first horse when I was 13. I trained him as a hunter jumper horse. Then I decided to go into Western pleasure and got a Palomino mare. I just did basic Western pleasure. When I got the role on Heartland, I moved out here to Alberta. Since then, I've bought 2 other horses, and I've got my mom's horse from Ontario with me too. Stormy has been portraying the role of Spartan since he was a foal. Of course, included in today's cast secrets involve the animal actors such as Stormy, which has been portraying the role of Spartan, the horse Amy interacts with the most in the show. Marshall expressed in the same interview with HorseJournals.com how he's been filming with her since the show first started. "I love that horse. His real name is Stormy. He's been with us since day one on the show," Marshall shares. "He knows his role and he's so good. We put down marks for where we are supposed to stand on the set. Horse marks are big red things made of plastic. He knows his marks. He knows he's supposed to stand there until the scene is over. Then when we're done, he wanders off. He's become quite a little actor." The actress continues, "When we bring a new horse on set, they've never seen a camera before. They're scared of the lights and everything. They're thinking, what's going on? But Stormy is calm and just does his thing. It's really neat to see." Several actors on set are also horse lovers. Aside from Amber Marshall, there are several actors on set who are big horse lovers. One of them is the Canadian actress Alicia Newton, who portrays the role of Georgie Fleming Morris in the show. Like her character Georgie, Newton is also a real-life competitive show jumper and owns 2 beautiful horses, an Oldenburg mare, Diva, and a Dutch warmblood gelding, Aflame. Former Heartland cast Jessica Amley, who portrayed Mallory Wells Anderson, is also an experienced horse rider. The actress's parents used to own horses. That's why she also grew up in the presence of these 4-legged animals. Sean Johnston, who portrays the family patriarch Jackson Jack Bartlett, is also a horse lover since he grew up on a cattle ranch. The actor expressed in CalgaryHerald.com that working on Heartland is the best job I've ever had. It's the best job I'm ever going to have. Aside from that, another interesting fact about Johnston is that he created the Book of Sean, a multi-episode music project that tells the story behind songs that he has written for the Canadian TV show. The actor did this to raise funds for a 20-home building project led by the Okanagan affiliate of Habitat for Humanity back in 2012. "It's a personal initiative. It's not a Heartland initiative. This is something that I wanted to do," said Johnston. "I think that one of the legacies that Habitat for Humanity has is they can look back at what they have accomplished. They can actually see the lives being bettered of the people who are living in the accommodation that they built," he said. Let's not forget the actor Nathaniel Arkin on the list of horse lovers who portrays the role of Scott Cardinal, the good native Canadian friend of the Bartlett Fleming household who is also Heartland's vet. Arkin shared that his family always had horses and he always loved being around them. Sean Johnston originally auditioned for the role of Tim Fleming. In the series, the actress Chris Potter portrays the role of Timothy Tim Fleming, Amy's and Lou's father who left when they were young after he and Marion separated, but later on comes back as a regular character in Heartland. Johnston originally came in to audition for Tim's part, but he later thought that he was too old for him to play Jack since back then. Johnston was only in his mid-40s when he auditioned. In fact, Sean is only 2 years older than Chris Potter, who plays Tim Fleming on Heartland. But once he read the script, Johnston instantly connected with Jack's character, which he did with much gusto. As if that's not enough, according to some of the cast, Sean Johnston is the hardest worker they know and a prime example of a perfectionist. Making Sean look old enough to be Jack was no easy task either. He spends hours in the makeup chair every single day on the set. He also had to deepen his voice and practice Jack's typical walk to truly authenticate the character. Some of the cast members are also accomplished directors. Being in front of the camera is as easy as breathing for many actors, but some of the cast members are also talented behind the camera. Take for one, the Canadian actress Michelle Morgan, who portrays Lou Fleming. She made her directorial debut in the series on season 14, episode 9, titled "Find Me in the Dark." In an article on the Heartland blog, Morgan shared how acting and directing at the same time can be challenging. She also thanked the Heartland cast and crew for being so supportive of her new role. She has also written and produced several short films, namely the 2019 film Save Yourself, Mi Madre, My Father in 2018, and The Imposter in 2011. Chris Potter has also several directing experiences before working on Heartland. He made his directorial debut in the American crime drama Silk Stocking and co-produced the Good Witch series aside from directing several episodes in Heartland. Heartland, what is the series about? Heartland is a Canadian family comedy drama developed by Murray Shostak and is based on the Heartland book series by Lauren Brooke. The story is set in Alberta, Canada, and revolves around Amy Fleming and her older sister Louise Lou Fleming on their family ranch in Alberta, known locally as Heartland, where they live with their widowed grandfather Jack Bartlett, their father Tim Fleming, and hired farmhand Ty Borden. While experiencing the highs and lows of life at the ranch, the family bonds and grows closer over the years. The series first premiered on October 14, 2007 on the Canadian channel CBC and the US on the CW, Netflix, and UPTV. Heartland is also the longest-running one-hour drama in Canadian television history, and the first episode of season 15 marks the 225th episode of the series. The main cast consists of Amber Marshall as Amy Fleming, Michelle Morgan as Samantha Louise Lou Fleming Morris, Sean Johnston as Jackson Jack Bartlett, Alicia Newton as Georgina Georgie Fleming Morris, and Chris Potter as Timothy Tim Fleming. Some of the supporting characters included in the show consist of Kerry James as Caleb Odell, Gabriel Hogan as Peter Walter Morris, Nathaniel Archon as Scott Cardinal, Jessica Steen as Lisa Stillman, Zia Matheson as Katie Fleming Morris, and Lucian River Chohan as Luke Kashani. Since we're out of time, we'll be wrapping up today's episode of Heartland Cast Secrets Nobody Knows About. Hopefully, you enjoyed today's video as much as we did making it. Do check out our channel if you like this video, since we've got more content to cater to your needs, from tutorials to celebrity news to curious trivia. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss any of our newest uploads. We'll talk to you again in the next episode.